else, it's just misdirection.
Why, Disney and NASA are closely tied. NASA has more artists than Disney has.
I was looking at those pictures of Pluto, and I didn't see the dog. The official pictures of Pluto I haven't pulled up right here, and I'm not seeing a dog on it.
That's not what he was talking about. He said on
he said there's Pluto, the Disney character.
A picture of Pluto. I mean, if you look it up, it comes up. Photo of...
Official pic of Pluto from a few years ago, exactly like you said.
And supposedly all these extrasolar planets too, David. That's more, more fodder for.
The first picture that comes up is Pluto. Okay, you see Pluto?
Yep, there it is. That's it.
Pluto.
Wait, by the way, this is a
I can look up in the sky though, and just like
This guy just claimed
of a planet that is so far away, but we can see it it's lit up,
Pluto,
it's
the New
perfect
Horizons
focus
took, you can
and
see
everything,
the
but we
Disney
can't get
character
any
Pluto
photos
on
of Earth. And if you say, well, there's photos of Earth, no, there's not. NASA admits that they're all CDI constructs made from strips of data.
That's very true.
Yeah. So we need a picture of Pluto of Earth. Okay.
But I got kind of a slightly different question here. This is a thought one.
That is interesting.
If you were to go about proving flat Earth, what would your experiment look like?
Well, I just go with we can see too far. Game over. Earth is flat.
Well, I mean, let's do an actual experiment that we can throw money at. So say somebody was rich. Say I had $1 billion. I believe the flat Earth theory, and I want to fund somebody that can do a whatever version of science you want to call it.
We can see too far. The Earth is flat.
No, what he's saying is if we can fund an experiment to prove this to everybody, what would that
More
experiment
than
be?
just looking out a window and saying that we see too far. What more of a definitive way that could easily, more than just you can call it.
There's a thing one guy came up with who's a engineer called force the line, and basically you take like these fencing sections that have machined parts that the ends are perfectly straight, and when you put them together, they're exactly 90 degrees touched.
Sure.
And you plant this fence, and you make sure each one is straight to the next. And over the course of several miles, the Earth should start dropping away. But that'll cost a lot of money.
Yeah, that'd be a
Another
good way to do
experiment
that.
we
That's a
tried
great
to
way to
do.
check. Yeah.
What would it be?
Yeah, that we
So
tried
he's
to do
basically
is
saying
called-
take bricks, more or less take bricks and put them end to end to end. And eventually, if these things are 90 degrees touching like that,
The curvature.
it should get further away.
Right.
If you had enough bricks. So it could take, 100 miles or so before you start to
No,
notice
not
that.
even 100 miles. 3 miles.
3 miles.
6 feet in 3 miles.
But what about
Okay.
places like Kansas that are abnormally flat?
Yes, they're flat. You can
Because
see
the Earth,
far.
while it is spherical by theory, round Earth theory, it is not perfectly uniformly theory. It's not like a cue ball.
It's an oblate sphere.
No,
supposedly.
it's got hills and valleys and
Like
and
flat
mountains
spots
in
and
it.
round spots.
And it's wider at the equator than at the
dear God,
poles.
sorry,
Due to
radio
the spinning of the
never
Earth, they
changed.
say.